Alright, welcome to my No Man's Sky playthrough of Singularity. I've gone through a few of these missions already and hit a couple milestones. So not all though, as you can see here. I haven't really completed any phase yet. But I've done a few things already before I started to record. And I figured I'd record it and share it with everyone else who either didn't get a chance to do the initial or now this secondary playthrough. So I like going to the space stations in every new system I enter just to get the inventory expansion slot, and I think that's what I'm looking for right now. And yeah, I'm recording this after the fact. Like I was saying, I did record during, but for some reason it didn't keep, so I'm doing it afterwards. So I think, yeah, I went there and I realized that, bro, you've already got the inventory expansion slot, so no need to try to do that again. So I think now, am I headed off? Yeah, I like these ships here with the sun sails on them. They're kind of cool. I think I'm headed to the rendezvous spot, Pilgrimage 1. I think up until this point I was just mining a bunch of resources because I knew I would need them. So I was just gathering a bunch of the necessities, carbon, getting ferrite and all the variants of ferrite. I was probably mining some copper as well to get chromatic metal. So yeah, as you can see here, I completed a few of those. And I'm on my way. Yeah. Yep. So I did, as you can see, I did complete a few of them here in different phases. But like I said, some of those you just got by doing regular stuff. So I was just seeing which one of those I can do now, and I did all of the ones I could do without going through the specific order. And that's what that was the result of. Alright, so here we go. And I try to find spots that they want you to go to. I try not to land at the actual rendezvous point because that's not where the actual site is. You land there and then you kind of like wander your way to the actual site. But I think here, this is before I realized that, hey, you probably just need to kind of fly around and see what the actual site is. But so now, yeah, so now I have to use the scanner to find the actual site. So now I'm using the scanner and I'm finding the site here, and yeah, it's quite a ways away. I'm not sure if I just run back to this was my phase where I was riding pets places because I didn't have any exocrafts yet. And for some reason I thought this was fast. They can go through anything though, so that's cool. You don't have to worry about obstacles. They just run through everything. Even though I am trying to avoid stuff, they just run through everything, so it's cool in that way. And you can still use the scanner while you're on deer back. This thing looks like a deer, so I'm going to call it a deer, which is the reason why I even collected it as a pet. Why am I stopping? Oh, I'm not. See, and I think this too is a point before I realized that pets had stamina. So before I just thought they would just run. If you notice in the bottom right corner of the screen, that's not your stamina, even though it's a guy running. That's the pet stamina, and I didn't know that was a thing until, like, I don't know, episode 3 of this little journey I recorded. This thing runs pretty quickly, I think. It's just, I could have done way better than this on my own. I don't know why I decided to ride this pet, but it was fun. Alright, so I'm just checking my inventory here. Just trying to figure out, okay, since I'm walking and passing all these mats, I could probably start collecting some stuff. But then I thought I probably have to identify it first so I get all the benefits, because you don't get the secondary material from mining unless you identify what you're mining first. So I thought, oh, I don't want to scan everything, but that's the only way to get all the materials you're going to get from that particular thing. So I think I decided against it because of that. But I do decide to start scanning stuff later on. And we're still making our way to the rendezvous point. And I'm almost there right now. Oh, I think I see it over there to the left. Maybe not. No, it's to the right. Why didn't I just get off this pet and just run and jetpack? This was silly. This was silly. Alright, so I found the place. We're scanning it. Where is it? In a crater. And there we go. We get our pilgrimage milestone complete. Expedition 10 Redux Phase 1 complete. Oh, nice. Alright, so now it's all about talking to this autophage that we have in the camp here. But I always try to get the weapon. And I'm checking for salvage here because I normally typically see salvage, but no salvage here. I should have did a more thorough check because in later camps I saw that there was salvage in some of those wheelbarrows. Not all, but some. So like I said, I try to get the... Oh, our shells consumed by fire, our minds purged by betrayal, banished to the glass beneath, forgotten by creation. I want to understand this story arc here, but I never understand what Hello Games talk about when they're writing up their storylines. It's just, I can never follow. So someone please explain it. I need to know. I want to know. But no longer we are given life as gives life to themselves. We shall create ourselves in our own image. What was that? The terminal repeats this message endlessly, a loop chanted out across its circuits. The strange interface glows with a familiar sequence of glyphs. The terminal, so I lifted the lockdown and the terminal buzzes discordant, but its circuits do appear to comply with my request. Whatever force was locking down this camp has been lifted. So I don't see that message in any other camp that I go to. This was the first camp, and it was the only camp that message showed up. With the lockdown lifted, the terminal spits out blueprints for a piece of hybrid jetpack technology, a fusion of Sentinel and something else, something familiar and yet distant. Oh, the Aeron turbojet. Nice. I like that. So that transforms the appearance of the jetpack, and I do use that because I think it works with the autophage motif really well, and that's what I'm going for. This whole thing, I really want the skins for the autophage. Alright, so now we're going back to the terminal to unlock the weapon now. And do I activate the dissonant spikes? Yeah. So I try to at least look at the ship from these spikes to see if I want to attempt the mission to get it. And normally I do, but on occasion it's just seems to not be worth it for me. We'll see. Alright, so there's the weapon, and let's see what we got here. It's Class C, but I think I hadn't come across one yet, so I definitely wanted to get it. Especially since it's free. Can't turn down free. See, I went back here because I forgot that I had already located the dissonance spike. But I do it again anyway. Alright. And do I go back a third time? Are you serious, dude? Oh my goodness. I have a terrible memory. That's what this is a testament to right here. Okay, so I got the weapon. I got the spikes. I think I'm going to go check this ship out right now. At least I think that's what I do. Alright, so before I leave, I forgot about checking the autophage in this little camp right here. Oh, how don't I have Atlantidium? So now I gotta go farm. Let me just pass this farming part right here, and we'll get to the nitty gritty. Alright, so after a 20-minute battle with sentinels while I was trying to collect Atlantidium, I'm back at the camp, and yeah, I'm gonna go see what this autophage has to say. So if you don't know like the procedure for getting through this, it's gonna say nonsense. You feed it Atlantidium. It says, oh wow, the fifth. Typically they'll ask you to access their memory banks or whatever the case may be. I think we'll get one of those later. I'll explain it then. Alright, so now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing, and I'm getting my rewards for completing the expedition missions. And yeah, I'm just taking a look. So it looks like I got storage augmentation. Geodes were gotten as I was mining my butt off and getting attacked by sentinels. Alright, while I get my inventory together, I'll skip to the next part. Alright, so I was just reminded about gathering my expedition more rewards, so I'm just going to gather those up real quick. And then I think what I'm going to do after that is start collecting. I'm going to start collecting materials to build the blueprint, or build whatever. I think I need to build the head at this point. So now that I have some bearing, I think I'm just going to go and try to get that ship. So I'm just going to call my ship in and try to find the dissonance spike and see what it's offering there. That's a pretty big hole in the ground there. Yeah, I think I'm looking around like, where's the marker telling me to go? Alright. And we're off. Don't know why I wanted to go there. I just saw it in the distance and I'm like, someone built a big house over here. No doubt. Moving on. And there we go. Alright, so I do go through the mission to get this ship because I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah. Alright, this mission's cool. Or that ship's pretty cool. And so I'll go ahead and go through the mission to get this ship. Which just involves getting mirrors, fighting a couple things. That there in the third. Pockets of sentience left behind. Feed Atlantidium the 8th. Yeah, I would love to know what that means too. Is it 16 of them? Is that why they're naming or numbering themselves? Right, so we do all of that. And now we gotta go find mirrors. And we're just collecting radiant shards. I think we're trying to get the inverted mirror, and then, you know, along the way we're getting radiant shards. Or are we looking for radiant shards? We might just be looking for radiant shards right now and get the mirrors later. Alright, what we got? And we're continuing on. Alright, so we're about to go ahead and tackle this dissonance resonator and see if we can get the inverted. What are you trying to get? Yeah, inverted mirror. Alright, let's do it, boys. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh boy. I try to take out the smaller things first. Is that what I'm doing? That's ridiculous. Why didn't I just attack the thing first and then deal with the smaller things afterwards? I'm not very smart, so, you know, there's that. I at least recognize that those healers are trying to heal and take them out and be like, get out of here. Let me kill these things. What are you doing? Alright, alright, alright. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, good to go. Now, am I good to go ahead and get the mirror now? Good to go? I gotta pick up stuff. Okay, what am I doing? I infuriate myself watching. I hope it doesn't infuriate you, but it definitely... Oh, what, I get tackled? This dude just ran up on me, tackled me. Trying to protect this boy over here. Look at him. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this partner trying to heal him. What are you trying to do over here? Oh, taking big damage. Whoa. Big damage. Big damage. All this for a mirror. Why am I even continuing to fight? Just run. But I'm not. I'm gonna keep fighting. But yeah, let's skip to the end of this. Alright, so we finally make our way out of that mess. We get our mirror. We run away before we die. Let me do a little bit more fighting, but I think I'm headed back to my ship right now. Yeah, headed back to the ship. And then I'm going to head on to the ship that I want to get. I can't help myself but mine. I'm trying to run away while mining. That's a true miner. You got to go somewhere, but you got to mine too. That's what you do. You run and mine at the same time. It was too valuable for me to keep going though, so I had to stop. Alright, onward to the ship. I mean, I do love these colors. The teal, the purple. I mean, I'm not even sure what color that is. We're going to call it purple. Alright, what else we got here? Alright, so we're back at the ship. If I know me, I won't go directly to the crash site. I'll meander. Maybe not. We'll see. So there we go. Okay. So maybe I have everything. We're about to find out if I have everything or not. Oh, I need a harmonic brain. Dude, just click on the red blinking thing. Why are you searching? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm not smart. Alright, maybe I should remember that process for future reference. I probably don't. I'll probably go back to the ship every time and then see I need something else and then go get it. But whatever. We got it. And we're going to head over there and get that brain. I'm only going to show this process one time, and then for all the rest of them, I'll just skip through it. But for those who have not been through this process yet, this is the process. It is a process. It's an ordeal even. Why did I go down there? What am I doing? I'm being nosy. I have things to do. There's a time limit. I probably don't know that, but oh, what am I doing? I can't help myself. I see a deep hole. I gotta go in it.
Incoming storm.
And there was nothing of interest down there. But I did it. I did it. I wasted probably a good 15-30 seconds doing this. It was a good time. Now I'm gone. Alright. Let's keep moving. Alrighty. I think I'm at the wrong site. Yeah, I came back to the wrong site. I got turned around by the hole that I just went down in. This is why you don't go down every hole you see. It's probably not a good idea. And that works in all kinds of situations. So now we realize we made a mistake. We're going to go back to where we should be going. I think there's a monolith down here that we need to interact with. Check to see how far things are from. Never mind, it's showing me. That's always a good idea. Know how far something is from you, so you know if you got to enter the upper atmosphere first. It makes traveling a lot faster. Alright. Monolith reached. Oh. See, it was weird that I was floating because I'm like, there's no storm. I don't see a storm. Why am I floating? But apparently there's a storm going on and you don't even notice it. That's my kind of storm. Now I'm confused as to where I'm supposed to be going. There's stairs there, guy. Use the stairs. There we go. Alright, the ancients. Whoa. I didn't even give myself time to read. That's how you do it. I fumble. I've done this many times, I guess, and I'm just like, okay, no one needs to see this. Why would I need to read this? He did fumble with the brain before he handed it to whatever entity he was trying to hand it to. And then they handed him back something in exchange that we can now use for the ship. So that's the gist of what just happened there. Now we're going to head back to that ship with brain in hand. I think. If I don't get sidetracked, which, knowing me, you just never know. You never know. Usually it's something shiny that gets people's attention. It doesn't even have to be shiny for me. It's just something I didn't notice or didn't expect. And I'm like, what was that? And sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not, like when you don't have a lot of time, like right now. Oh, I just passed it. What am I doing? Oh, I'm wasting time. That's what I'm doing. Alright, let's go get this done. Let's go get her done. Oh, that's fantastic. That was fantastic. Alright, so we get the ship. I'm like, I'll claim it because it looks cool. It's a Sentinel ship. I'm trying to go with the whole autophage Sentinel vibe here because I like it. I don't like the color though. I gotta give it to you. I don't like the color. I do like the ship though. The ship is very cool. I'm looking at the ship like, this is a nice looking ship. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty speedy. Pretty speedy ship. Now I don't know how to get back to where I just took off from to get in my real ship so I can go and finish stuff. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. We're just having fun. We're just flying around a new ship. I think I might wander around looking for it for a second too. It's a big waste of time. Oh, now I got hostiles. We'll just skip this and go to an important part. Oh, first I say F you. Now we're moving on. Alright, we're back in our normal ship here. And now we're off to actually do some missions. Maybe I'm turning missions in. I don't know. We'll find out. But I think the only thing I have to do for this phase, I've completed phase 1. Now I'm just trying to get to start phase 2. But before I do that, I think I'm gonna, like I said, turn some missions in that I gathered before I started off this whole thing. Turn those missions in to the mission guy. I gotta go to the station and turn them in. And I just think I'm checking my stuff right now to see what I have to do next. So, which is get to the next stage in the pilgrimage. I clearly passed the the station. I don't even know where the station is now. All right. Why am I not looking at the HUD? I'm such an idiot. I'm not smart at all, you guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, did I? Oh, I still didn't. I don't understand. Oh, no, I was looking for the expedition icon, and there isn't one. So now I think I'm going to the station. Yeah. To turn these missions in. I hope that's what I'm doing. No, that's not what I did at all. No, yeah, I'm looking for it aimlessly. Alright. I'll pick back up when I find it. Alright, so I finally decided to go to the space station to turn these missions in. And just to kind of get my bearing on stuff. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to turn these missions in, and then after that, get going on our quest here. This gets tricky. Alright, so I forgot to do 2 of them, so I think I'm going to just abandon those. Because I didn't do them, but and they're not important for expeditions anyway. So let's get to pilgrimage 2, and now the marker should be visible. And I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but I didn't. So I clicked on the mission, and now the marker should be visible when I leave the space station, and then we'll get on to our next destination. We go. Alright, checking fuel. Make sure I'm good to go. I'm good to go. And now the map. And there we go. Alright, so let's just see if we can fly there. It's out of jump range, so we gotta make a few jumps. Go. And I think we're 1 jump away, and that should put me in the system where the next phase of the expedition is. Christmas. Somebody must have renamed that. Discovered by Lex. Yeah, they definitely renamed it. Alright, so we're gonna go here. I don't know why I decided to stop at this station before I went on to the next one, but we're gonna stop here, and I'm gonna pick up the next part of the expedition in the next episode, you guys. So alright, and thank you guys for watching. See you next one.